When people imagine luxury travel in Japan, they usually picture Tokyo, maybe Kyoto, five-star hotels. I drove into rural Niigata because I heard there was a farmhouse filled with designer furniture. That sounded pretty nice, so obviously I had to see it for myself. This isn't the Japan most people travel halfway across the world to see. No famous temples, no neon, no crowds. Just rice fields, mountains, and one of the snowiest regions on Earth. Although you'd never guess it standing here in August. People know this as snow country. In winter, these mountains disappear beneath meters of snow. But in summer, everything feels impossibly green. It's a completely different world. Then, I walked into my room and immediately forgot about the view. Because sitting in front of me was a Mies van der Rohe Barcelona chair. I noticed pieces by Juhl, Noguchi, Akari lamps throughout the property, and other icons of 20th century design. I remember thinking, what are you doing here? Why would someone bring some of the world's most recognizable furniture into a restored farmhouse in rural Japan? The more time I spent here, the less that question made sense. Not because the furniture didn't belong, but because eventually it felt like it couldn't belong anywhere else. The old timber, the craftsmanship, the proportions, silence. None of the furniture competes with the building. It slows you down long enough to notice the building. I realized I wasn't staring at the chair anymore. I was looking at that grain of wood, the mountains outside, the way the afternoon light moved across the room. That's good design. It quietly changes the way you experience everything around it. And then it clicked. This isn't just one interesting hotel. You're in the same region as the Echigo-Tsumari Art Field, one of the world's largest international art festivals. Instead of placing contemporary art inside a museum, artists work with abandoned schools, empty farmhouses, rice fields, and mountain villages. The idea isn't to transform the countryside into something new. It's to help you notice what's already there. Satoyama Jujo feels like it's asking the same question. Not through installations, but through architecture, furniture, food, and the quiet confidence that contemporary design and rural tradition don't have to compete with one another. Dinner follows the same philosophy. Nothing extravagant for the sake of it. The ingredients come from this landscape. The menu changes because the seasons change. Luxury here isn't about having everything. It's about belonging exactly where you are. When I planned this trip, I thought I was coming to stay at a beautiful hotel. Instead, I left thinking about why certain pieces stay with us. Sometimes it's a mountain, sometimes it's a meal, sometimes it's a chair. Not because the chair is expensive, and it is, but because it teaches you how to see everything else. That's the version of Japan I'm interested in. The one where architecture, landscape, craftsmanship, food, and design all tell the same story. And I have a feeling there are hundreds more stories like this waiting to be found.